of WELM TV. It's the man NBC wanted to replace Johnny Carson with. It's Mace In Your Face with your host, Mace Whiting.
Mace In Your Face. And do you recognize these two faces? You might have. They were just on before our show. They're the girls from MTRTV. Tonight's topic is women in rock and roll. This is Kim and Laurie. Thanks for being on the show.
Camera.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this thing on?
All right. Hey, I tell you what, guys, before we get to the main topic of the show tonight, you know what? I tell you what, we got a surprise guest in the studio audience tonight. The king of Manhattan, Mr. Woody Allen himself, is here.
All right.
Woody!
Oh, you're looking mighty peaky.
How you doing, Woody?
Well,
So,
in the way of things, I'm doing all right.
Woody, you've been in the news lately. What's going on with your life there?
Well, I really didn't have any control over it, but...
So what's up with this Sony chick in you? Is that the corporation you're in bed with or some girl named Sony?
No. That's Soon Yi.
Oh.
Soon Yi. And we have a passionate relationship going on at the moment. Very passionate.
Now, I heard there was some talk of nude photos, and I would never think Woody Allen would be associated with pornography. What's going on here?
I was walking around with my new Pentax. My lens was very erect. And I happened to be going through the bathroom at the time, and someone came out of the shower. I was startled. I shook. The camera went off, and that's what happened, honest. You can ask anybody.
Wow, that's unbelievable, Woody. Now, let's talk about your new movie, appropriately named Husbands and Wives.
Well, now my new movie, passionate film, with many passionate and exhilarating things in it. And it stars a college professor who sleeps with a woman a third of his age. It's a very touching movie.
You know, Woody, I know, you're very busy, but what the heck are you doing in East Lansing, Michigan?
Well, Mace, I heard there's this bar in East Lansing underneath Dooley's that allows girls under 18 years old in, and so I'm going to head out there. So thanks for having me on the show, and we'll be in touch. See me when you're out in New York next time.
Hey, Woody. Love you, babe. See ya.
Bye, Woody. See ya. He likes a little
All right, guys. How about that, huh? Woody Allen on the Mace Whiting Show. This is unbelievable. Fantastic. Live Mace In Your Face. Well, tonight's show, we got two great guests tonight.
That's right.
Kim and Laurie from MTRTV. Yes.
Yeah, that's us. You know
In
us.
the flesh.
You've seen us before. You've seen these ugly mugs on your TV. You love us. You know you do. Admit it.
Actually, right now, why don't we show the viewers, if they're watching that half an hour before they know you guys are on, they would have seen the show. Let's show a little clip of the show so they see what they got going on, and we all set roll that
I
tape.
don't look like the Grinch in this one, though, I hope.
This is the intro.
This is the intro to MTR TV. Tuesday nights at 9 o'clock on WELM right here.
Released that song is In Bloom. It's sold out. Sorry, the Nirvana show with the Red Hot Chili Peppers is sold out. But come on down, we got free rock and roll here with, of course, Warren P going on in about 40 minutes, and then around 10 o'clock, it's going to be Kick. So come on down to the party. Gonna keep it rocking now with about 45 minutes of non-stop rock and roll. Here's Van Halen on 100.3 KQLZ Los Angeles, the Pirate Radio Underground.
That's it.
Okay, that's it. Hey, we're back. What about that, huh, viewers? Well, these girls are here live in the studio. Gosh, I just feel so lucky to be fortunate around great-looking blondes. I'm blonde here, so I love blondes, But anyways,
Quick, give me a blow in my ear. I have to close up one otherwise it goes through. I hate when that happens.
All right, guys. So, now, why do you do this? Music or for the guys?
Definitely for the music. But we get to look on the way. It's
Okay.
not like, you can still look, but we don't usually like to touch. Because
See, now that I'm single, though, I may have to
now
re-itemize
she's
my
soliciting
priorities.
dates.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys
God,
want
Kim.
some
Now
dates?
we're going to have the
I'm not
phone lines
wherever you
loaded.
are.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
But the bottom line is there a guy in this town who can keep up your pace of life? I don't think so. Because Kim
Well-
and Laurie, you guys travel extensively. You go to Toronto, you go to Los Angeles. Matter of fact, let's clarify some facts. You have a show, not only here on this cable system, but also in Toronto. Correct me if I'm wrong, but also Los Angeles. So 2 systems out there. Possibility going to a commercial network.
Yes.
I mean, this is fantastic. And you are based out of Lansing, Michigan. This is so unique, Kim. I mean, how does that come about? I know. I honor you. Yes, yes.
Crowd goes
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Shing.
Actually, East Lansing we're out of, because Lansing, I don't think, has quite the system that East Lansing does.
Okay.
Not even close, actually.
Well, so, like, okay, let's tell the viewers maybe a little more about, I mean, the format of the show is metal, thrash, rock.
And a lot of alternative.
Yeah, we're moving more towards an alternative
We've
point
kind of
view now.
mutated.
We've mutated. We don't call, you know how you say you're evolving as you get older? Well, we haven't really evolved. We've more like mutated. We're getting weirder as we get older.
Okay,
kind of the
history of
weirder
the
the
show.
better.
History of the show. Who started it? How long you guys been on? All that.
Well, Maria started it, and then I joined up with Maria.
And I just kind of drug along on her coattails.
Yeah, she's the entertainment.
I'm the mouth.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Okay, let's get to the fun stuff. You travel.
Yes.
You get to meet all the great bands. Who have you met that you would say is like, you know, a really nice person in person? I mean, a rock star that you would say, yeah, you know, good friend or something.
Firehouse guys are really nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people
All
are going, ugh, Firehouse, they're so commercial, but they're really nice guys.
They are.
And they work their butts off to get where they're at. So,
Yep.
um,
We like
Where are they out of?
Slaughter.
Where's Firehouse
They're out of North Carolina.
Okay.
And they're friends with my ex, so.
Now, we don't mention anything about that, okay? You know, we got
Knock it
positive
off,
talk
Junior.
here, Kim. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get back to the old stories of rock and roll bands, drugs, and sex. I mean, is that pretty much true even today in
oh, yeah.
times of
You'll
dangerous
still
Yeah.
find it. It just depends. Some bands are really into that, and some bands are more into they're seriously into the music part of it. You know,
Yeah.
some of them are younger bands that
Yeah.
are just starting out, and they want to like
Yeah.
get their taste of the stardom with the girls falling on their knees going, I'll do anything to get backstage. But
Yeah, like Poison, they would take in
Yeah.
4 girls at a time.
Oh,
If
really?
you didn't perform,
Wow.
they'd kick you
yeah.
out.
See, the thing is,
Wow.
like, when
You
we
mean
go-
Vince would do that?
Vince, we
No,
met.
see, guys, I'm like, you know, I'm like, you know, now wait a minute, now you gotta understand, my
Vince-
musical tastes are just a little, I
Vince
do
and
like
Tommy
heavy
Lee.
metal, but I'm not,
That's Brett.
Vince, is it
Vince
Vince
Neil.
Neil that's
Motley
with,
Molly Crew, he's a very nice guy.
who's the lead singer of Poison?
Brett.
Brett.
Brett,
Oh,
and he's
they're not a
married
real
to
band, though.
the model
yeah.
actress.
Bobby
Okay.
Brown. Yeah. Bobby.
No, that's Jamie
Yeah,
Lane.
That's Jamie Lane. Excuse me.
Okay.
I look like the
All right.
dumbest one, and here I am telling him everything.
Okay, but let's get back. Let's get to some hardcore stats here.
One thing I
you
want
guys go backstage a lot. I know you guys go back to the videos, and you're doing your work. But with the
That's
girls around the stage, I mean, what's the secret of getting backstage?
Wow, shall we show you?
I have a pop here I could show them, but I'm not going
we're
to.
not going to do that.
I'm not
well,
going
see,
to.
the thing is, when we go back to do interviews, we're very businesslike and professional. And it's like, you guys, we're here to do a job, and it's not the normal kind of job that most girls are doing backstage, okay? So usually we get treated with a lot of respect because we're like very professional, and we don't go and like, can we have a beer and just trying to hang out with the people because we're there to do a job.
We're
Once we
pretty
get done, cool.
hard-nosed.
Right.
Yeah, we can be real.
We're as bad as the guys. I mean, we're just like, we're not very nice, you know. We're real
We don't
assertive.
take crap from people, you know. If somebody's rude to us, we just give them crap right back.
But we watch these girls, and they're usually like 18 years old. There's tons of these
They're the ones
18-year-olds.
walking around at Pine Knob in the 8-inch spike heels, and they're cut down to here, and I'm like, why would you dress like that to go to a concert unless you're hoping to get backstage? So it's like we usually play the part where we just kind of sit back and we go, look at that one over there. Look at that one over there. And they're walking in, dusting off their knees, you know, and we're like, wow, we never had to do that to get backstage. I'm sorry. And we have all these wonderful little groupie things to show, you know.
Yeah, show the
Backstage.
audience. You know, these are
See, we
backstage
have
passes
Cinderella,
from.
Bad Company VIPs, 3 Red Hot Chili Peppers, and 1 Laminated Kiss World Tour VIP.
Wow, you get a camera on this shot. This would be nice for the audience here to see this. If we get the camera on here, number 2 would be great.
Number 2.
Number
There we go.
2.
I feel like
Get a
Arsenio
close-up. Zoom in.
over here. You know.
Everybody's going,
We can hear it going, nee.
and nobody really cares. anyways.
Okay.
Well, you know, I,
They're kinda like
reflecting
little
all of it.
souvenirs for
well,
us.
it's the entertainment business. First of all, is very exciting, you know, and of course, rock and roll is just probably the most. It's the climax of all, because this is the you know. It's
The
just-
older we
it's
get,
awesome.
it's like, it's no big deal anymore.
No,
We're to the
it
point
really
now where
isn't.
it's like,
we're totally bored when we go.
oh, we have to go meet Ozzy
Oh
tonight.
God, I don't feel like, you know.
We were that
Okay,
way this weekend.
who have you met? Name names, so our viewers know.
Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam,
Motley Crue.
Steelheart, Motley Crue. Who else? Trickster, Warrant, Bullet Boys.
White Zombie.
Corrosion of Conformity, White Zombie,
Pantera.
Pantera.
Did the Bullet Boys?
Bullet Boys.
Did they get screwed on a deal, a record contract from one of the big companies?
I heard they owe a lot of money or something. I don't know, though, because
There's an article in
Gossip
Forbes I read
Column.
about, you know, the music business is a great business if you're a record company, because of all the entertainment businesses, you get your money up front and then the act gets the money, versus like in film or video or TV, a lot of times a star gets their money up front no matter if the film makes money or not.
yeah.
So rock and roll and bands, usually, a lot of times the contracts are set where, have you ever, heard bands talk
Yeah,
about
I've
that?
heard horror
or,
stories.
You know, or
Definitely.
things like that.
WHORE stories.
Hold that thought, Laurie. Now,
Thank you.
hey, what about, say, the process of interviewing a band? What does one go through?
A lot of research.
Yeah, you got to know the background on them because it's like,
It's disrespectful if you don't.
yeah,
You
we've
have to
had
know.
people definitely notice. They've said, you've done your homework, because people don't like you to go in there and ask the same questions. Where'd you guys come from? And the same old boring questions. We try to get questions that obviously show that we've done our research and we know something about the band. So that makes a big difference in the way that they treat you, and we always try to do our research, and it shows.
Now, we have mutual friends out, you know, in
Yes.
Hollywood, Jeff, and promotion companies,
And-
and he's
and
probably...
Caprice.
Caprice, of course.
Who I talked to the other day, she said hi.
Laura said hi, too.
Great video highs.
Is she in New York now
Mom.
or Los Angeles?
She's in New York.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, with those guys, they're a good source of information, as well as the labels. Labels usually have bios, which can be a miles long. I remember I read a bio one time on Bob Seger. Went through his whole life story. You know, it's amazing what you can learn. I mean, and so you use that information in an interview, and it really gives you credibility.
Yeah.
Of course, it makes it fun. So, fun stories. Tell me fun stories. What fun times have you had? I mean, in terms of with bands or interviews.
God, our history
Starting
goes
with
back so
Metallica,
far.
oh geez, starting out with
Metallica
stupid
was
little
fun.
bands like Bone Acid that nobody ever heard about, and just meeting certain people. We got to meet other people in the process, ended up partying with Metallica, and like everybody's really nice. It's really funny because all the guys in Metallica, you think they're really huge because they look at, they're like, they're all like this tall on me.
Well, everyone's that tall on you.
Well, that's true.
Lori,
Don't
how
call
tall
me She-Ra for nothing.
How tall are you?
Amazon woman.
5'10".
Oh my God.
Plus you wear some spike heels, and I'm like 6'8". Everybody's looking at. Never mind.
Hey, speaking of yourself, why don't we play that clip? We saw this before the show. I think it's real funny, and we'll see Lori's
I always
personality
love to see
here,
myself on
spontaneity
TV.
here. Okay, this is Laurie from MTRTV. The show is on at 9 o'clock Tuesday nights on WELM TV.
It's with a
Channel
band. I'm
11.
back.
Matter of fact, right before Mace In Your Face. So let's go to that clip, guys. We got it? Here we go.
Coming up beside me is a man in a piece of crap car that's offended mortally because I've passed him in my own good-looking car. I mean, these guys, what do they think? They see a woman pass them in a fast car and they think, oh my God. And it's like you just cut their, well, watch it. Oh, I'm a man again now. I passed her back. I can go home and be a real man to my wife and kids now. You notice, we're not keeping a steady speed here. I've flown past him at 90 miles an hour now, and the guy's got to get those gerbils underneath his hood going to about 105 to get him to catch up to me. I just don't understand it, you know? I mean, girls, next time you pass somebody in your car, especially when you're cute and you got a nice car like me, it's like they have no manhood left and they gotta pass you back. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it. Oh, hey, women, look at this.
Okay, we're back. Obviously, we see.
That was totally unplanned. We just happened to have the camera out, and that was actually what happened. It was really funny. This guy, we go, say hi, and he goes, ooh. I love it.
Laurie,
Yeah.
Andrew Dice Clay, hold that thought. We got a call. We got a call.
no.
We got a call. Caller, go ahead.
Yeah, how much would I have to pay to have that bitch on the left?
Hey.
More than you can afford, honey. Oh. Anything else I can help you with? Probably not.
I
Sorry.
think she shut him up. He's like,
Caller, please
Be
respect
nice,
my
people.
guests,
We're here to help you.
Yes.
Maybe hurt you a little
This is
bit
an
too.
educational show, informational, okay? No, seriously, let's talk about, I mean, you guys do music videos, which is exciting. Matter of fact, that one you did on Pensacola from that hotel, that was awesome. That was fantastic.
He's
Oh,
actually
yeah.
got one on MTV also.
Hey, let's hear about it. Let's hear
oh,
about
the
it.
one
MTV.
that, well, that one was a year ago with Sheer Threat.
Yeah, okay.
That one was-
Was that the one on 120
Yeah,
minutes?
120 minutes. And I heard it was on Headbangers Ball, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, great. Kim, hang on a second. Laurie, we got a call. Go ahead, caller. Welcome to Live Mace In Your Face.
Yes, do you find women any bit degrading in the videos?
Good question.
Graded?
Degraded.
Sometimes.
Graded.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. It's like they use. I'd kind of like to be able to do a video of my own.
who burped?
And burped.
We
Yeah.
can beat that, you know.
We can do
Come
better.
Come on.
We'd like to do a video ourselves and like totally exploit men, but no, women do get degraded in videos, but it kind of like it's kind of expected, I think.
It's the bottom line. I mean,
Sex
that's all.
sells. Hey.
So,
Caller?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
you suck, man.
Nah, come on.
Thank you.
Nah,
Thank
you
you.
gotta chill, okay? You know.
What did he say?
You
He
know.
said, well,
Don't say it. Don't worry about it. I mean, you know.
tell us something we don't know. honey.
Hey, callers, you know, be polite of guests here. You know,
I think the
please, you
weenies
know?
are
I mean,
tuned in.
these ladies are professionals. They meet the greatest rock and roll bands in the country, and I mean, let's be honest here, okay? This is something you guys
We
probably
actually
don't
have day
do.
jobs.
Okay, caller, go right ahead.
Please be nice.
Okay, no caller. Let's get back to women in rock and roll. Besides yourself, what is it like right now in terms of a female artist?
It's pretty good. There's a
You
lot
know,
of them. We
it's-
work with, we have
Okay.
our show has a heavy emphasis on females and minorities. We're working with, we worked with Jennifer Batten. 2 of the videos that I did had women. Almost every band we work with, White Zombie.
Yeah,
You hung out with
Zombie's got
Sean, the
a
bass player. She is
girl bass
incredible.
player's incredible. I noticed the t-shirt.
We hang out with, I mean, all of our best friends. I mean, I used to be on the
L7.
road. We hang out with tons, I mean, all our friends are, you know, in the business.
It's kind of going more
That's
towards
neat.
harder, women being able
Yeah.
the harder rock, and you're not watching like the Go-Go's and the Bangles jumping around with their little ponytails going, we got the V, you know, it's like, now you got girls like Sean playing for White Zombie, and they're kicking some butt. And I love to see that, you know, at L7, they're grungy looking, you know.
And if anybody's looking
political
for,
messages.
can we have her do a little White Zombie verse? here?
Yeah, come on, Laurie, come on, a little White Zombie version.
White
Okay,
Zombie by
come on,
heart.
come on.
Anybody-
Should we have Gearmeister here on the old organ here?
Yeah, sure, you can do the
Come on, Gary, hop on, come on, band, come on.
Do a verse,
There
Laurie.
you go. Let's see. It was the beginning of its. Well, I
This
guess
is-
I
this is,
can't
like,
say the,
heavy.
Can't say the title of it because it goes. Woven in the surface, a premonition of the land erupting, a sparkling occasion of the city crash down overhead, revolving in a whirlpool, the dragon ram walking on the sidewalk. So let me see you howling through the keyhole. Goddamn, swept away. Woo-hoo! Thank you, thank you. It's a lot better
marvelous,
with the
Laurie.
music,
She actually deciphered the lyrics in that.
I know, and it just sounds like
Impressive.
blue blah 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 blah. Hey, it's fun.
We have a caller.
We have a caller?
We have a caller. Caller, welcome to Mace In Your Face.
Please be nice.
Hi, I'd just like to make a comment about the last caller who said that videos can be degrading to women.
Yeah?
I just wanted to agree with that. I think it's really disgusting and vulgar for them to be, like, spread across cars and all that other, you know, just grinding in front of the videos. I think that is so disgusting. I think these women who sit up there and agree with this are totally out of their minds. I mean, how can you do that? I mean, to me, that's
We're
just
not
proving the
agreeing
fact
to
that,
it at
you
all.
know,
No.
women
We don't
can be
condone that at
abused.
all.
Well, hang
I
on a
don't think
second,
you
caller.
listened very well.
Actually, Kim and Laurie are actually taking the opposite view. As women themselves, they are trying to promote videos which actually don't degrade women, first of all.
No, the women are musicians. Jennifer
Yeah, we're
Batten
trying-
teaches
yes.
at GTI.
We're trying to show that women are more than just sex objects to be used in videos. You know, it's like, hey, women are professional. They're just as good at musicians. You know, there's no reason for people
Or
to be
better.
using them.
But
Yeah.
if you sit up there and advocate this and go to these concerts and talk about, you know, and you guys are laughing about how they go back
It's
and
a
get
parody.
blowjobs
It's-
and, you know,
You
they're
have
getting
to
easy
find the
bucks.
humor in the
I
situation.
mean, that's
have
just,
to find
that's
humor
just
in
not
it.
right.
That's
Okay,
your opinion.
she's got a point. She's got a point. However, you know, I mean,
we're laughing at them. It's called a parody, okay?
right.
To me, that's just agreeing with them. I mean, you can sit up there and you can just say all that, but, I mean, you're just agreeing with them, and I think that is so wrong. And,
No, we're pointing it out. We point
That's
it
a
out
good
all
point,
the
caller.
time.
Now, what do you see a solution to this problem is?
I just feel that, I mean, if this whole business has gotten out of hand, and you just got to take control and start looking at different aspects of it. I mean, it's the music. People like Pearl Jam and Nirvana don't do that kind of bullshit, and then
Well,
I think
that's what we
that's
work
much
with.
better.
We realize that. That's what we're trying to say, is that does not go on all the time. We're trying to set
Yeah,
an
but
example
bands like
by showing
Poison
that
that
women
you
can go
like,
backstage
have
and
gone
be
to, I mean,
professionals.
please.
Like
I mean,
who?
you're just
Like what
you just
band?
said like Poison and
We
all those
can't
other-
stand Poison.
Oh well, you go
They
there and see.
suck.
Okay.
Tank.
All right, well,
We don't work with bands like
I
that.
agree with that.
all right. Well, I gotta go now.
Hey, thanks for the
letting me
call,
know.
caller. No, the caller had some good points there.
I mean, I agree with her, but I don't think
yeah.
she got our
Yeah,
perspective.
obviously we're not making our point. It's like we don't condone that kind of stuff at all. We don't like to see women having to do that crap to get backstage because it gives all of us a bad rap.
Well, you know, Kim, like when I went to New York and I met Caprice at
Yeah.
a New Music Seminar, and they had a conference on the vulgarity of women and abuse of women music videos, and the whole industry agrees that there's too much, and true with the film industry
Yep.
too, there's too much degradation. First of all, of just the way things are going on.
I mean-
but then talk is cheap, you know.
I mean,
the
first
actions
of
talk.
all-
If anything, you guys are helping out to take it the other end of
If
the
anybody
spectrum.
knows about sexism
Okay.
in the industry, I have run sound, I have run lights in bands. I have had idiots walk up to me and go, when I'm running sound, going, okay, who's your boyfriend on stage? It's
Or
like,
also ask you to dance while I've done that too. I've been running a soundboard and have somebody come up and go, hey, want to dance? It's like, excuse me, but I'm trying to
Yep.
do a job. Just because I'm a woman does not
Right.
mean.
or when I'm on stage, it's like, I mean, when I used to play in bands, and used to get so much crap. And it's like, we reversed it. We're, you know, we're not sexist against men, but it's like, we don't put up with any crap
We found that
anymore.
when we go backstage and work with people, they treat us very well professionally because
We
they
don't have any
realize
problems.
we don't have any problems. We've not had any problems with people.
You guys are there to do a job, you do a job,
Yeah,
you move
exactly.
on. And this is your livelihood. Matter of fact, we got a call again. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, I was just wondering if you guys ever met any bands like Deicide or Cannibal Corpse.
We don't work a lot with the really.
Well,
heavy,
I
heavy
don't like
metal.
any like negative thrash. We like,
How about Slayer?
I think, well, for my personal
opinions,
taste,
we don't get into the really fast metal bands.
I like it heavy, but I like more of the tempo, like White Zombie or Pantera. COC are good friend of ours.
So wear weenies, what can we say?
I'm 28, I'm older in dirt.
We're 27, she's 28, and it's like we're listening to stuff.
I
we
like
never used to
country
listen
western
to
music,
before.
so what does that make me?
And I even like New Age. I mean,
You know, I'm styling.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you. for
You're
the call.
welcome.
That's good.
Cannibal Corpse. I mean,
you're not going to ask me about Andrew Dice Clay?
Yeah, well, Andrew Dice Clay story.
this girl does an Andrea Dice Clay.
Oh,
Yes,
geez.
Laurie. Now
Do Andrea.
you met Andrew Dice Clay in a bar,
Yeah.
right?
Did she
and then you party with him in his hotel room. But he's tell the audience he's a nice guy. I want you to tell the audience. Look him in the face.
Tell
and
him
you
how you
met the
met
guy. You were alone with him in his hotel room.
Yeah, nothing
And what
happened.
did he say?
Well,
Right.
see, the thing was that we met him after Bad Company in a bar at the guest quarters in Troy. And I saw him, and she noticed him. She said, looks like Andrew Dice Clay. And I looked at him, and I pointed at him, and I went, this, and I grabbed my crotch. And he kind of looked at me, and he came over, and he's like, well, I'll be up in my room later on. And so I walked in, and the first thing I told him, I said, look, I said, I did not come up here to, and I said, if I have the wrong idea, tell me right now, and I'm going to leave. He was like, no, everything's cool. And he was really nice guy.
Yeah.
And we sat there, and we had a really good talk and stuff like that. But I sat there, and I drank, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get sick. And next thing I know, I'm out the door on my ass, you know. Like, I can just hear him the next day. She was like the girl in my room last night. And all of a sudden she says, oh, Andrew, I'm going to puke. So I threw her ass out on the floor. Oh. Not exactly one of my shining moments in history. You know?
He's like, I think I'm going to get sick. And he's going, well, I think you could make it to your room pretty fast.
Yeah, I was like, sure enough, I stumbled back to
You're only around the corner.
Now we know where Andrew Dice Clay gets his material.
Yeah,
His name
people like
Laurie.
you.
Great, just what I wanted.
We got a call. We got a call. Caller, go right ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say that, first of all, I think you girls are very beautiful, and I support what you do. And
Cool.
that's it. I think some of the calls we've heard have been utterly ridiculous,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
thanks,
you very
caller.
much.
and that's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Thanks, caller. That's a
That's
very,
smart.
very nice call. And I think that's, if there's one thing that we
I
want
feel
to
better
present
now.
tonight.
So like,
Everybody doesn't hate us. See, that's the whole thing. Sometimes you get up here and we look like this and people go, oh, they must be bimbos, or, you know, they do this and that. I'm sorry, I'm a computer programmer during the day.
I work
She's
at
a
MSU and
she works
TV6.
at TV6, and it's like, we have jobs during the day. This isn't just like, oh, let's go out and meet a bunch of bands. We love music. We're trying to get, you know, women into the, you know, to have some credibility in the field.
Right.
So,
Which
yeah.
is needed. And
do not make your impressions on the way people look, you know, because it's first impressions are always, well, a lot of time are wrong.
Yeah, it's very true. That's very true. We have a call. We have a caller again.
Let's see
Go
who's going
ahead,
to
caller.
slam us now.
You get slammed.
Yeah, why is Poison such a bad band to you guys?
Well, see, the thing is, I've seen them live before, and they're really good in concert. They put on a good show, but you always see the backstage antics where they got the girls.
I have no
and
respect for
They don't
them.
have. They
I mean,
kind of.
we've
They
seen them in
definitely
action.
degrade
Like, I've
women
never
the way-
seen girls in their videos, like, naked.
Oh
No, but they're in their hotel room.
No,
and
you
they had them
see-
lined up out the door
Yeah,
like
we-
30 women coming in four at a time.
We get the
They're like-
inside scoop
Yeah,
on the
they
stuff
did.
that goes on after these concerts, because we have people that are actually
There's
working
some
on the
bands we
concerts.
can like musically but don't
But
respect personally.
What?
I don't know. Well, you know, that's interesting. You know, of course, everybody has its followers, and of course, he probably was a Poison fan, so he was a little irate.
Yeah, no, we don't have
But-
anything against them musically. They're good live, but like I say, the antics that
don't
go on
like 'em.
backstage and afterwards we feel it's just like BS. So
Yeah. Anything else we can tell the viewers? Because we're wrapping up tonight. I think we've had a good time talking to you guys.
Vote.
You know.
Yeah. Said not to
Vote.
get into politics, but we are.
Sorry.
Yes, that's
Rock the
here.
vote.
Camera two
Vote.
right here. Rock the vote.
And
Rock the vote.
Lollapaloozingly pro-choice.
Yes, that was a wonderful concert, by the way.
Definitely.
Excuse me, what kind of wine goes with maggots?
Okay. Caller? Okay, caller, go ahead. We got just a few seconds. Welcome. Mace In Your Face.
Yes. Do you think drug use is a big problem in rock and roll these days? I mean, heroin and all that crap?
We don't see a whole. I mean, I don't really see that. I think they're like individual people who have problems, but
Yeah.
not very often. It's definitely changed. People take what they do very serious now because it's so competitive.
Yeah, I think people may get into that stuff when they're first starting out and they
Yeah.
go through a period
They
when
don't
they
make it if they
experiment.
do
They have
that.
enough money they can experiment with everything, but I think after a while they realize either they realize their music is important and they quit it, or they drop out.
They don't. Yeah, they don't last if they do that.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard, like, pot stories and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it goes on.
Hey!
Oh, he said a no.
Now I'm wondering, we have to do a statistical analysis of the show. What's the average IQ of the viewer? I'm starting to wonder about this.
Well.
Okay, guys, you know, we're out of town. We're out of time. Yeah,
Of course,
we're out
we like
of
the
town.
one guy.
Out of time, out of town.
Yeah,
You know,
one guy
what the
was
heck,
nice.
you know? I feel like I'm the judge in Caddyshack. Danny? Anyways.
Poor plant. Save the plant.
Kim, Laurie.
Great having you here.
That's been awesome. Would you come back? You know, a few months, come back, new stories.
Yeah, I don't know about these hate calls.
Yeah, we can handle that. We can handle that. But, you know, you guys have been wonderful. And I hope the viewers enjoyed tonight's show.
We hope so too.
Kim Laurie from MTRTV. And that can be seen on 9 o'clock on Channel 11 right here on WELM. And I'm Mace from Live Mace In Your Face. We'll see you next week, same time, 9:30, Channel 11, Tuesday night. See ya.
See ya.
Wave.
We're not on the camera.